So, good afternoon, everyone. It is a glorious, beautiful Saturday here at the Rythmia Life Advancement Center. I'm Kim Stanwood, Terranova. I have the sheer joy, bliss of being with this beautiful soul, Yvonne, who's from Maryland. And she just spent the week here with us, and she has a lot to share with you. And I was very blessed that she was in my classroom every day, blessing me with her consciousness. So I want to welcome you and thank you for saying yes. Say hello to everyone.
Hello, everyone, and thank you, Kim, for having me, for asking me to say something about my experiences. I really have been having some great experiences, and I look forward to sharing them.
I'm so grateful you were here this week. So share with everyone, because I loved how you said this. Your intention in coming to Rhythmia was for what?
It was basically for physical healing. There were some things in my body that I wanted to be gone. I just needed healing. I realized there were toxins, there were things I was carrying that needed to be erased.
Mm-hmm.
But then I realized also that there were mental and emotional things that also needed to be healed.
Mm-hmm.
And I needed to take care of those as well,
All of it.
all of it.
Mm-hmm.
And after the first day, I realized I'm going to have to do this work. It's not just the physical, it is going to be more harrowing because of the mental and the emotional.
Isn't that so touching when we
yes.
catch? We think in this world that, oh, I have a pain.
Yes.
And we forget at times the connection of our emotional, spiritual, that it's all connected and talking to us.
Absolutely. And that's what was happening to me. So I would just not deal with the mental and the emotional part of it and just try to mask everything with pills just for the back pain and the other kind of issues that I had that were going on physically. And I knew I had to get rid of all of it.
So, how was your week in doing just that? How? Tell us about that, please.
So I decided, of course, I'm going to attend ceremonies.
Mm-hmm.
This third, nothing happened until the last night. And I was sitting there, and all of a sudden it occurred to me that a lot of my issues, I was asking God to show me, show me. I was asking Source, Universe, show me, show me.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all I kept saying, especially when they had the healing circle.
Mm-hmm.
And I was shown. I was shown that there was a lot of unforgiveness that needed to be addressed.
Mm-hmm.
I was shown clearly the people that needed to be addressed.
Mm-hmm.
I had brought a notebook with me, and I wrote down the names right there on my bed during ceremony. And I wrote, I forgive you, I forgive you, I forgive you. And I recall talking to you the next day and saying, we were talking about it. And I said, wait a minute, I also needed to forgive myself.
Yes.
And so I wrote that down when I went to my room. I did just what you said. I put it under my bed during the breathwork ceremony. And I must say, I feel so free. I have finally dealt with the issues that caused me not to be able to forgive myself.
Oh.
I have. I was telling them this morning, I was in a state of euphoria because I felt so light. And I have so much clarity.
Yes.
I can hear the voice. I can hear God, Universe, Source speaking to me and guiding me because so many of the blockages have been left behind.
Okay, that is so important right there. I can hear God, Universe, Source speaking to me because the blockages have been left behind. It's what happens when we practice deep levels of forgiveness. So I want to touch back on that. That was so sweet because yesterday when we talked and you did tell me, I forgave this person, I forgave this person. And the aha came of, I didn't forgive myself. So I'd asked Yvonne to write your name down, put it under the pillow, because there's still breath work. After 4 nights of ceremony, there's still 3 nights of breath work that come before you start and after. And how was breath work last night?
It was great.
Yeah.
I mean, I was not aware that our breath was so important.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the things the leader said yesterday was that we could go about our day, our entire day, and not take a good breath.
Mm-hmm.
She's correct.
Mm-hmm.
We just go, not thinking it is so important to reset and to understand what's going on when we take good deep breaths and when we take a minute to understand what it does to our bodies.
Yes.
And I was so acutely aware of that during breath work.
And are you going home tomorrow?
Yes. No, I leave tomorrow. I leave here tomorrow. I leave the country on Monday. Tomorrow Monday? Tomorrow Sunday.
Tomorrow's Sunday. And how do you feel, what will be different in your life when you get home with your healing that's taking
I
place?
hear God Universe Source saying, the work is not finished because I need to speak to some people. I didn't want to do that, and I would not have wanted to do that before because avoidance was one of the techniques I wanted to use to make sure I could deal and cope with the unforgiveness. But there are people I do need to see, to talk, to apologize to let them know I love them. I understand some things, that which I do not understand, God Universe Source understands, and they did the best they could in the manner they thought they could, and I forgive them. I forgive them. And that work needs to be done. I am ready to do that.
I was just about to ask if you have the tools to do that, and the way you said that work, and I am ready to do
Yes.
it.
And I really had to forgive myself first, because one of the things that occurred to me was when we do not forgive people, it's almost like causing, we're told vengeance doesn't belong to us. It's almost like we want vengeance and we're in charge. But no, when we forgive them and when we let it go, then we allow whatever needs to happen to happen. Our part is not to participate in any activity that will cause more harm.
Beautiful. It's so courageous to take on forgiveness as a practice, because you're right, we're holding energy. So that is vengeance. We may not say anything, but we're still holding energy. So we're holding ourselves hostage and we think we're holding someone else.
Absolutely.
Well done.
It is great to be free.
It's great to be free.
It's great to be free.
So tell us, what else at Rythmia did you notice that you appreciated, because all the other aspects as well? What else?
So I appreciate the fact, and if you're permitted to talk about the staff.
Of course.
A staff that remembers your name. A staff that knows everybody's name is remarkable to me. That just means there's that personal touch.
Yes.
Everybody here works hard to make sure we get what we need, and I so appreciate that. I really do appreciate. I said to myself, when I own a company, I will make sure that whoever trained Rythmia's people come and train mine.
I love that. Why, thank you.
Really great staff.
Oh, beautiful.
Really great food, beautiful experience. I mean, wonderful grounds. I mean, great all the way around.
Oh, you said when you first stepped in that the element of being steeped in nature was so important for your healing as well.
And there's nature all around us. I love the trees, the flowers. I thought, what a beautiful bouquet if I were allowed to cut some of these flowers. Beautiful tropical plants that are just, they're just shouting out to you, hello.
Yes.
When you walk, but what is important, what is interesting, the other day I was walking and I don't usually pay attention. I'm looking at the ground and I saw this ant with this huge leaf walking around. And I don't know if it's because it sensed that I was there that it kept going around in circles, or whether the leaf was so huge it couldn't see. And I thought, how appropriate. That's just like me, taking on more than I can handle and then getting overwhelmed. But that tiny ant was carrying a huge leaf. And how many times do we carry so much on our backs?
And that's the beautiful insight, is that you connected the two.
Yes.
That wonderful creature was giving you a message.
I couldn't believe it. And I don't normally pay attention, but nature has been so interesting since I've been here. It has really heightened my sense of connection with God Universe Source, who have created all of this for us.
Yes. And we get to bask in it.
Oh, we do.
To the fullness.
And that is a blessing that I do not take lightly.
You are a blessing. Not anymore.
No, not anymore.
It's been a joy to observe your energy shift as your healing has taken place all week.
Thank you.
All week. Now, did you make it to the spa as well?
I got my massage.
Okay, good. Good. Loved that.
Good. Got a deep tissue, and that was really great.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Good. And you loved our food. Did you make it to yoga?
I made it to yoga every day.
Beautiful.
Every day. And so we only have one more day tomorrow.
Yes.
Even when I was in pain, I made it to yoga because I sensed how important that was. And I told you the very first day in yoga, I got a breakthrough. I started getting my breakthrough.
Okay, that's magnificent. Yes. I want to make sure you hear Yvonne say that, because lots of times people say to me, I didn't receive it yet. I didn't receive it yet, because they're looking just for it to happen in a ceremony. And we have our miracles, our breakthroughs in yoga, in the spa, in class, wherever we're at. But each one prepares you for the next.
Yes.
Magnificent.
Yes.
Magnificent.
I mean, so many great things. And the teachers were, of course, you were phenomenal.
Why, thank
Absolutely phenomenal. Everybody who gave us information
you.
was phenomenal.
Good.
And one of the things I said this morning to the instructor at the closing ceremony is that I will always remember whatever's coming is going. And when the back pain hit me this morning, God Universe was reminding me whatever's coming is going.
Yes.
It just means it's going, going, going.
Yes.
It'll be gone.
I'm so
I've never heard that before. And I was like, oh, I remember whatever's coming is going.
Yes.
So when even the emotions come up,
Yes.
the sadness, I can say whatever's coming is going because it's there for a reason. And the reason is so it can be dealt with. So it'll be gone.
So it moves through us to heal us.
Yes.
Instead of it getting stuck to us, we have to keep things fluid and flowing. Good.
That's what I needed.
Has life changed?
Yes, it has. Absolutely changed.
Thank
Absolutely
you.
changed.
And your life changing is going to change everyone you work with, everyone, even if you don't say Pete, the vibration you carry is going to assist others. Okay, I have one more question for you. Anything you'd say to someone right now who could be on the fence, like, I'm not sure if rythmia is for me, what would you say to them?
I would say, please, please, please get off the fence. Make that call. Make that decision to have a life-changing event. That's what you need. You know it, or you wouldn't be thinking about it. Do not hesitate. Make that call.
Love that. Thank you. Thank you for sharing yourself.
Thank you.
Thank you for being with us today. I'm honored. I'm honored to be with this beautiful woman. And I will see you next week, or who knows, maybe sooner if you get your way to Rythmia. I will see you soon. Have a glorious day and enjoy every